Dr. Verrett, illustrious president of Xavier University, Provost McCall, Dean Sundamaya, Dean Kennedy, trustees, faculty, staff, family, friends, and especially the phenomenal, awesome, courageous, and bold class of 2021. Congratulations, Xavierites. Mr. President, thank you for the invitation to be with you for Xavier's 94th annual commencement to celebrate the dynamic milestone each of today's graduates have achieved. I applaud your untiring leadership and commitment to educational excellence. I bring cordial greetings today on behalf of the more than 800,000 residents of North Carolina's 12th Congressional District, Speaker Nancy Pelosi, my colleagues in the U.S. House, including 56 members of the Congressional Black Caucus and over 100 members of the bipartisan HBCU caucus. Graduates, today is your day, and you have every reason to be proud. You now have the awesome responsibility to continue the phenomenal legacy of this great institution. Through Xavier's 106-year existence, this university has been undergirded by purpose, and even today remains committed to its founding mission of serving the underrepresented Black population and the promotion of a more just and humane society. A national leader in the sciences and liberal arts, a first among many, Xavier has the unique distinction of being America's only historically Black and Catholic university. Graduates, because Xavier is excellence, that makes you all about excellence too, because you are HBCU strong. Today you join the ranks of Xavierites whose ultimate purpose is to embrace the school's mission and set a path forward to promote a more just and humane society. Xavier's founders have always been clear, as you now should be, about the institution's unique mission of service that you must now undertake beyond these walls, because service is the rent we pay for living on this earth. Your role and goal as you depart from these sacred walls should be undergirded by service to all mankind. Like you, I too am the proud graduate of a historically Black college and university. And like many of you, I was the first in my family to go to college. And HBCU took this poor Black girl who walked the ghetto streets of Newark, New Jersey, and they made a committed investment in me, just like Xavier did for each of you. HBCUs understand our value and help students realize that you're not your circumstance, and where you start out in life doesn't have to determine where you'll end up in life or just how far you can go. Our schools believe in opportunity and the importance of education that W.E.B. Du Bois talked about when he said of all of the civil rights for which the world has struggled and fought for 500 years, he said, the right to learn is undoubtedly the most fundamental. And so as you receive your degrees today, I pray you always cherish and value your beginnings. And never forget the road you've traveled and the many bridges that helped you cross troubled waters. Xavier took you where you were and got you to where you needed to be and shaped and molded you into what they knew you could become. Why? Because this historic HBCU believes in opportunity. Graduates to whom much is given, much is required. My challenge to you is not to get it and go, but to get it and give. Give back to your community and to those who helped pave your way and sacrificed and brought you along. Embrace the responsibilities that come with your degree. Xavier writes, you are HBCU strong, and you've been fully prepared to lead. Today is in your hands, and truth be told, tomorrow will be too. The obligations that come with a Xavier University education and how you fulfill those obligations is determined by how you live your lives. A just and humane society isn't just a phrase. It must be demonstrated through your actions, and it must be what you live. The road ahead will have stumbling blocks, but use them as stepping stones. Young people, Xavier has prepared you well for what lies ahead. The education you have attained will yield substantive benefits so you can leave the world much better than you found it and help this nation get closer to a more just and humane society. Always yield to the question, how can your life benefit others and your community? This is your mandate, graduates. And I believe if anyone can take a moment, a cause, and turn it into a movement to bring change to this world, graduates, it is you. There's a climate of hatred and intolerance and inhumanity in America today. And it's simmering and it must stop. Your generation is able to quickly pick through and respond to the spin and phoniness and artificial nastiness that saturates too much of our national debate. It's your time to step up and stand out and be the change our nation needs to see and to be. Graduates, you are Xavier Excellence and you are HBCU Strong. You have the power to develop your own social, economic, and political platforms in ways an aging group of policy leaders like myself can only imagine. Now, here in a world of Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok, you can reach billions in just seconds and produce change almost instantly. And you do this all with such finesse. Xavier writes, be self-assured. Don't doubt yourselves. In order for others to take you seriously and to know that you matter and to treat you like you matter, you must make a personal commitment, an investment in yourselves. By all means, take responsibility seriously and use your power, because power is what makes the difference in lives and communities. And you've already proven that you're doers. So do it for those who came before you, Xavier writes, and those who will follow. Do it for culture. Do it for the future. Class of 2021, I'm convinced that you have the power to change the way we do things, how we confront some of the hardest problems facing the world today, like climate change and artificial intelligence and famine, war, racism, hunger, and disease, including a pandemic. You mix desire and compassion and technology. So stay in the game and lead on. And never mind the naysayers who may put labels on you or critics who may want to write you off as a lost generation. I don't buy that, because I see in each of you the kind of energy and hope and determination that reminds me of why I am so optimistic about the future of America. Graduates, we need you. Your creativity, your passion, your drive, your persistence. You have all the right dynamics for a new frontier in America in this very interesting time in our nation's history, a time of real opportunity, but also a time of real struggle and strain. Growing opportunities await you in healthcare and education and energy, the sciences, social sciences, the arts, and all forms of technology and communication. You're better positioned as someone who has completed undergraduate or graduate school here at Xavier University. So graduates, expect excellence. After all, that's what Xavierites do. This is your time of new beginnings, a time when your preparation will meet the many opportunities that await you. You were placed in the care of Xavier University for such a time as this. And as you leave, it is important for you to consider how you can contribute to the mission and the message formed by those who came before you. Their vision was clear: to provide access and opportunity for all who enrolled and who desired a greater future by furthering their education. So always remember going into the future as you climb Jacob's ladder, with every round going higher and higher. And as you take a step up, you must reach down and bring others along. Opportunities await you, and you are fully prepared to seize it. Emerson said a long time ago that most of the shadows in one's lifetime come from standing in one's own sunshine. So graduates, don't be a shadow in your own way, and don't allow anybody else to block your view, because you are HBCU Strong. Congratulations. God bless.